mostly consider Marvel their game. Between
Okay.
Marvel and Persona 4, because they're all starting to learn Persona 4. Which is cool. You know, Persona's a new game, so it's always good to try to pick up a new game and learn something from it. Even if you
Yeah,
don't stick to that game, learning a new game is good because you can learn something to take back to your primary game.
yeah, and even that, when you play a new game, everybody pretty much starts on the same playing field. It's not like you jumping into a game. If you want to be a tournament player, it's not like you jumping into a game where you know shit done been out for 4 years and you coming in on the second or third year where everybody done
Yeah,
got a lot of technology figured out.
yeah. See, the thing that kills people in new games are basics. Because when people don't know a game, they stick straight to a basics, and it's very obvious. Like when you watch cross Tekken players at the lower tier, a lot, or even at the higher. I'm sorry, at the higher tier. Sorry, you'll see a lot of them guys that don't really play the game, but have basic fundamentals. You'll see them win using just basic fundamentals. And the people that are playing the game or trying to learn the game, they're not understanding that. Fundamentals carry over from game to game. That's why they're called fundamentals. They're not just Street Fighter fundamentals. Anti-airing is a part of every game that has a jump. Taking a throw is a part of most games, and I say most games because taking a throw is not part of Street Fighter 2 World Warrior. I don't know if any of you guys know that. You could not tech throws in World Warrior. Hell, you couldn't tech throws up until I think it was ST.
Yeah.
So taking throws has not always been a part of a game. But anyway, looking for throw setups and escaping throw setups, it has been. Footsies, basic footsies, you know, it's part of every game. And punishment, that's your basic shit. So once they learn that basic shit, they can transfer that to just about any game. Now, will they be proficient with just that alone? Not always. Not always. Because you got to learn your punishment combos. I mean, you got to learn to maximize your damage. You got to learn to bait your opponent into doing something unsafe. You know, all that shit ties in together. So, anyway, getting back to the original conversation. Not everyone has a lucrative scene. Now, I said before, not everybody has a scene. DD corrected me by saying he believes everyone has a local scene. They just feel they have to travel, feel like traveling 1 hour or more to play is not considered local. Okay, I get you. I'm with you on that. But not everybody has a lucrative scene. And when I say a lucrative scene, I mean a scene that you can go and you can grind out with your fellow players and either give or take from the sessions. Not everybody has that. You know, that is going to be productive for them. Because some people, let's just face it, some people are just at a much higher level that playing with the people that are local to them ain't going to do them much good. And then some people are at such a low level and have a low aspiration for the game that they're not going to learn anything. They might want to, but they really don't have that hunger. So at the end of the day, the lucrative people are the ones that are going to be the ones that are hungry. Because the hungry people are the ones that are like the people that go to the gym. Not just to go to the gym and stare at booty all day. Because, you know, Crim will tell you booty's more important than lifting weights. But anyway. But those people that sit back and they look at their diet. And those people that sit back and they look at their time spent and their time resting. Those people who are really about them games. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing in the fighting game community. Now, with all that being said, I can get on with my damn story now.
Yeah, bro.
I talked to these dudes down in Vegas, and the guy that's down there moved there from SoCal. His name is Trishar. He moved there from SoCal about 2 years ago. And he said when he got there, the gaming community was on life support. These guys were not really putting in that work. They weren't showing up to events. They weren't doing shit. And so he decided to take what he had in SoCal and bring it to them. He set up tournaments. He paid for venues. He put money in the pots for these guys to win. He paid for food to be served at the venues. Like, this man went all out. And I was like, damn, son, for real, you did all that shit? He was like, yeah, man. He was like, SoCal, man. This is how we do shit. I'm like, yeah, I feel you. So he had it all set up, but these people weren't going out there. They showed up to like 1 tournament or 2 tournaments, and when they didn't place or went 2 and out or something like that, they never came back. He said their biggest tournament they had like 40, maybe 40, between 40 and 45 people. I don't know the exact number. He didn't give me an exact number, but he said it was around 40 people. So I'm going to say it was over 39. But they had a good show in there. But a lot of those people never came back after that because they didn't place. They didn't place very well. They weren't top 8. They weren't top 16. So they never came back. And when he spoke to these people, he asked a couple of them, hey, man, you know, why don't you come out here? Why don't y'all come out and play just to support? And they're like, man, I feel like I can win more online. Pause. Silence. You feel like you don't want to go spend time playing at a local arcade or a local venue because you can win more online. What's that really say about where this community's at right now?
Man, I guess people aren't, really concerned about, making themselves, that, really concerned about making themselves known. They're concerned about, that confidence boost. They're concerned about that confidence boost. They like,
fuck that.
So,
I put a moment of silence after what I said. Didn't expect any response because it was a rhetorical question or a rhetorical statement. But seriously, if you've got people in your community that won't come out to play because they feel like they can win more online, you've got bigger problems than self-confidence issues.
I don't know. Some people just don't. Some people are overly competitive, you know what I mean? Like, people don't like to lose, you know what I mean? That's the thing. And you gotta understand. Now, let's say I got my homie here. Oh yeah, I'm good at whoopsie whoop, and then I bring him over to the place, and I put the pound down on him. I just knocked his confidence down a whole lot because he thought he was better than he really was, and he just realized that there are other monsters. There are sharks out here in this swimming tank. It's not all these little guppies. It's not all these little guppies. We got sharks in this swimming tank. So now he's not going to want to stay in the big boy pond. He's gonna go find some little, somewhere else to go and chill. He's gonna go find his own little smaller pond of guppies that are either equal to his level, want the same things he wants, where he feels more comfortable. And some people, when they go to that tournament, that's the Shark Tank. They go to the tournament, bop. You know what I mean? That's what it is. Bop. Get bop. Now they want to go back to their tank where they ran things, which is online. You know what I mean? Going 2-0 in a tournament, that's something people don't want to do again. You know what I mean?
Man, I'm perturbed, dog. These guys have a location for you to play at. These guys have. There was a point where these guys were just doing free entry. Just show up. These guys have sessions to help teach you, but you want to sit at home and play on the internet because you feel like you're better off playing there.
Yeah.
Now I can understand if you're not going to be competitive. Okay, all right, cool. Sit your ass at home on the internet. Cool, whatever. Dog, you got higher level players that live in your city that want to teach you how to be better at your craft with your character at your game, and you're not going to take that opportunity. That tells me you're not serious. And I don't expect everybody to be serious. Don't get it twisted. I don't want every single person that comes through here to be serious, but I don't want to hear any complaining from that community either that nobody does shit. This man has spent $7,000 or $8,000 out of his pocket to set these events up. all together in the last 2 years. Where's the hunger at, man?
People ain't hungry. They don't want the sustenance, bro. They don't want the sustenance. We live in the microwave generation. You know what I mean? The people don't want to put the food in the oven and let it cook. They throw it in the microwave. You know, bing. You got the TV. You got the TV dinner right there. Why you want to cook something nice on the? Why you want to cook something nice on the stove? Instant gratification, dog. That's all it's about. Instant gratification. If I can go online and play, and I don't have to spend that much time in the lab playing, I can just go online. Boom. Oh God, I got 5,000 PP.
You know what?
Stick with it.
I'm about to. They're offering sponsorships. That's the other thing. This community, these guys offer sponsorships. And it's not just any old person that they have sponsoring. They're sponsoring 13 people right now. 3 of them made top 8 at EVO this year. 2 of them in King of Fighters, or 1 of them in King of Fighters. I forget their names, so let me not quote that. But I do know that 1 of them was in King of Fighters. 1 of the top 8 players was in King of Fighters this year at EVO that they sponsored. Then they have Bala, which I don't know what Bala was playing this year because I wasn't really paying all that much attention, so sue me on that one. So yeah, they got the players there that can step your game up, and those players are always saying to this guy, hey man, anybody that wants to be serious, we can spend that time with them and get them ready.
But they're like, no, man, no.
Okay,
like,
so it was Bala. It was Bala and somebody else then. Then there was 2 people in King of Fighters because there was another guy that he said was up there too.
Actually, Bala doesn't only play Kill. Bala plays Street Fighter.
Not in EVO this year, did he?
He played Abel.
This year?
Yeah.
At EVO?
Yeah.
Okay, whatever. Anyway, getting back to the point here, I may end up going back to playing competitively. 'Cause I don't know if any of you guys knew this, but I stopped playing competitively after EVO 2010. All I wanted to do was play well enough, learn enough to be able to be respectable, so that people will be able to tell that I know what I'm talking about. Basically, just to sharpen my skills a little bit, so that way when I do explain shit to people, they know, okay, he knows what he's talking about because he beats me consistently with that exact thing. You know what I'm saying? Or he does well with that exact thing. So that's my reasoning for playing what I play. But I might go back into playing competitively, especially if they've got strong players like that there. Hell, I might end up playing King of Fighters with him being there. Oh, Blanca. Blanca, no. Oh, Blanca, no. Ugh.
Please.
Ugh. Ugh. So bad. I don't know, man. Maybe I'm mad for the wrong reasons. Maybe I'm supposed to just let y'all cook. Not y'all, but maybe I'm supposed to just let it cook, man. Maybe I'm supposed to not care and only care about those people who are serious. Maybe that's the way I'm supposed to do it. Maybe I just give too much of a crap, and I'm not supposed to. I don't think anybody else sees what I'm seeing.
I think we comprehend what you're saying, but I just think that it's so irrational in your mind. There's no real explanation for it to you. You know what I mean? It's like if you have not only.
I get no. Okay, go ahead.
I'm about to say you have not only a place to go, and you have not only a place to participate, but it's not costing you anything. And say you do go 2-0, you got the resources to improve. You got like a mentor right there. You got somebody who said, hey, I saw you got boxed in the tournament. I know it sucks. I didn't got, but I'm here to help you out. And you don't understand why people will not use these would not use these resources. Why people are now hungry when they got this whole plate full of food